I'm the type right now where I'm trying to go to the gym in the morning and that alarm goes off at 5:30 and I'm looking at that thing like, if you think I'm gonna get up and go to the gym right now, you must be out your god. Hey y'all, I know I'm sitting down in my room. Like, it's been a minute since I've been in here, bro. And it's crazy because I have this lens that I accidentally bought like a couple years back. Girl, what the I'm lying, I'm not that old. Like a year ago. And I've been trying to get a wide lens for my Canon and I always end up getting this like 24mm wrong lens, and I have another one that's like a 35mm, and I just need a wide lens. So before I even start this, if y'all have any lens recommendations, for Canons, a wide lens recommendation, please hit me up, leave a comment, text me if you know me, like help a sister out. I'm back with another video. Today I was on a walk. It's Saturday, so if you know me, you know that on Saturdays I am not home. Like, your girl is at brunch, your girl is with her man, your girl is booked and busy. And today I was able to just chill, sit down, wake up at like 8 a.m, work on this expense report, get that done by 3, lay in the bed and watch One Piece for like an hour, and then chill on my phone. Like, this is the life. What did Hannah Montana say? And this is the dream. It's y'all get the gist. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I went on a walk today too, since it's 6 o'clock, and I was like, there's no way I can't be in the house like all day for real. So I got up, went on a little mile walk, picked up some boba from Tea Pumps. I got the peach rose green tea with boba, light sweetness, because too, I'm finna get very serious about my goals this month. It's March 2nd, and I don't know about y'all, but something feels like it's in the air. And I don't think I could go another month or another year with looking at my past self and being like, Jordan, why didn't we do this? So we locking in. And on that note, we're gonna talk about the topic of this video, how to stay in your own lane. Okay, let me take a sip of this boba before we get started. I got no boba in that whole sip. It's just sitting at the bottom. First of all, I wanted to give you guys a background story on this because I was sitting down waiting for my boba and these thoughts just came to me. Like, that's why I believe everything happens for a reason, because if I didn't go on this walk, if I didn't think to get boba, if I didn't think to pull out my phone and take notes, this video wouldn't be happening right now. So it's crazy how like everything's a butterfly effect. But anyway, that was just a disclaimer. The what is that? What did they call that? Like the prelogue, the thing in the book before you read. I think it's like prelogue. I could be wrong, but y'all know what I mean. Anyway, the first step for me, because this is for me, I'm not trying to get on here and address everybody. I'm not licensed. I'm just gonna give advice to me, okay? Because this is for my future Jordan. Y'all could take it too and apply to yourself how you'll see fit. But I am not Dr. Carla Michelle. I am not your life coach. I'm just Jordan. It's just anyway. See, I keep getting distracted. The first thing that I'm focusing on in order to stay in my own lane is limiting comparisons. And Jordan in 2016 would have been like, comparison? We don't compare here. Like, we are our own person. And I clap it up for that girl because she was in her bag. Optimist, Sagittarius, but you know I'm an optimist. She was in her bag. But now with social media being so present and with other people accomplishing the goals that I want to reach, it's very hard for me not to compare. So this month specifically, I'm going to be working on not comparing myself to others. I'm not going to be going on social media, scrolling through the reels, because the reels are where I get my inspiration from. You feel me? Like, I'm not comparing myself to y'all who are having the kids, the beautiful families, getting engaged, getting married. Like, that pace I'm cool with. But when it comes to the creative side of me, that's where the comparison comes in. When I see people doing different editing styles, when I see different like trends happening, and I'm like, bro, how did I not think of that? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean, comparison. Nothing like that's dangerous, nothing that's envious, more so just like comparison as in that's where I want to be. And I think now saying that out loud, I think that's more of the realm that I need to go in, seeing it as that's where I want to be and not I don't have that. You know what I mean? Just a simple rebranding. That's where I want to be. How can I learn that? How did they get this information? What YouTube videos do I need to learn? Like applying the comparison to education, you know, like that, just switching it up. Like there's no need to think, why don't I have that? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Second part is, of the comparison part is comparing to friends. And this I felt was more of a general statement because I don't really want to say that, but since I've been home from school, I don't hang out with as many people as I did when I was in high school, right? Like I really just hang out with my best friend, my boyfriend, my mom, my family. Sometimes I'll link up with friends that I haven't talked to in a minute, but for the most part, I feel like I'm around people that support me and that really are an inspiration to me. So for me, I don't feel like I really compare myself to them, but I think for the general aspect of like just the purpose of this reaching probably a broader audience than just my friends, I would give that advice to y'all is if you feel like you're comparing yourself to your friends, don't like see it again how I rebranded it as education, right? Like what is she doing? What is he doing that I could be doing too? How can I apply that to my life? Do I need to go to the gym with them in the morning instead of thinking, dang, like they over here working out every day and I'm at home. That's not cool. Not that's not cool, but I wish I could do that. Like, how about you just get up and go? How about you join them? You know what I mean? So not really being like comparison as in, oh, I don't think I could do that. But how about you challenge yourself and challenge yourself to jump into that, if that makes sense. I hope it did. It made sense to me, so I'm gonna roll with it. 2, because you know how the essays, I'm sorry, I keep doing these tangents, but y'all know how the essays have like the 3 main things, right? So I'm gonna give y'all 3 main things and I'm breaking it down with little subreddits, you feel me? So number 2, okay, the bolded number 2, locking in on your goals. Y'all, I'm telling you, this thing hit me like a bus. Like there's been so many times where every new year I'm starting out what are those called? The dream board, like scripting, praying, like locking into what I feel like I need to do, like writing down my goals, making it very intentional. And I will not look at those things again. Like I will go the rest of the 11 months on some like, what is it called? Dang, YOLO. Like on some YOLO. I know now it's do it for the plot, but I still feel very like YOLO-ish, you know, like there's no intentionality. Like I'm trying to get locked in. So when I say locking in on your goals, I mean staying consistent and disciplined instead of motivated. I'm gonna say that again. Staying consistent and disciplined instead of motivated. And if you think about that, I'm saying that as in like, especially for me, because you know, everything is really just self-reflection at this point. So for me, I'm the type right now where I'm trying to go to the gym in the morning and that alarm goes off at 5:30 and I'm looking at that thing like, if you think I'm going to get up and go to the gym right now, you must be out your goddamn mind. You feel me? Like, I'm looking at that thing like, I'm not getting up right now. Snooze. Okay? The best thing that has ever happened to me, and shout out to you for real, the best thing that ever happened to me is getting a gym membership at the same gym as my best friend Bailey. Like, at that point, she keeps me accountable. I like have to communicate. Well, I feel like I should communicate if I'm not going. So when I see a streak of me being like, girl, I ain't gonna make it. That's when I know I gotta lock in for real. Like my goals are to really just, cause I used to run track and I'm not trying to compare myself to how I used to be, but I do want to keep a good base because at some point I'm gonna be having kids and I gotta keep that tight, not for nobody else but me. For my confidence, I gotta stay on top of it. So really just staying consistent and disciplined over motivated, and that's more for the physicality aspect for me. But also when it comes to creating content, like coming on here and making this video in a random spur of time, like there was no intentionality for me to put up this camera right now, grab the lens, put up this tripod, use this mic today. Like this was not in my cards, but I know what I want to do and I know the goals that I want to reach. So I make sure that I know what I want to do and I know the goals that I want to reach. So that's why this is happening right now. Like, this isn't something that I want to do. I'd rather just lay in bed and chill. But I know what I want out of my life and I know the goals that I have. And it's to do more of this. You feel me? Long form, short form, mid form, whatever you like. I got it for you. Staying consistent and disciplined. Putting up that camera when I don't want to. Editing content. I have so much content, y'all, and y'all will see it in my other videos. Like, I have so much content that it just gets to the middle of the week and I just, like, if you really go on my pages and see the days that I post, it's usually on Thursdays and Fridays. And that's because in the beginning of the week, I'm like out of it already. You know what I mean? Like, I have a full-time job, so I'm already tired. I just feel lazy. And if I didn't do it on Sunday, it's not really getting done the rest of the week because I'm tired by the time I get home. But I work from home on Thursdays and Fridays, so a little bit more energy is given to me because I don't have to commute. I don't have to do too much, you know. It's very self-isolated, so I have more energy to do things after work or before work. So, but I want to tap into that alter ego of myself that gets shit done and just like ignore all things that are trying to talk me away from doing what I need to do. And I hope that you could apply that to yourself as well. Like, you don't need to listen to that little voice in your head that says, no, not today. No, we're tired. Like, you could just get up and push through. It's crazy. Like, actually realizing that you don't have to listen to that, that you could push past anything, any little mental block you have, just like doing it. Literally, like, Nike did not play when they said just do it. And I think I've said that before on my page, but it's so true. Like, what a slogan. Anyway, I need a boba break. What the heck? I have not had boba that chewy. Anyway, number 3. Prioritizing self-care to build your base. And the base that I'm talking about is how I was talking about, like, the consistency and discipline, right? If you're not taking care of yourself, it's going to be harder to be consistent. It's going to be harder to be disciplined. So the things that I want to improve in, that I was a beast in school, was journaling, praying, attending like church, online, in person, spending time with God, and meditating. When I was on that, bro, I was untouchable. Like, I felt like my mental was amazing. Like, anxiety who? Stress where? You know, like, skin flourishing. Right now I got some like acne scars and stuff, and I'm like, 2018 Jordan would look at you and laugh, because where did we go? You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? I really do want to lock in on journaling, meditating, talking to God, being with God, being in his hands, bro. Like, I want him to hold me. I want him to hold me and rock me to sleep every night. Like, that's what I need right now. I've been very intentional as of now with at least recording something, like voice notes or something, to substitute journaling, or even just talking to people too, like venting, getting advice, like being vulnerable, because I realize that when they say check on your strong friends, like, that is real. Because there was a time where I was going through something and I did not want to tell anybody, and I ended up telling people and they came through for me. Like, I was crying, boohoo crying before work because of how people really came through for me when I thought I was in it all by myself. Really just being vulnerable, opening myself up to blessings, to abundance, to guidance, to just a hedge of protection all around me. Like, that's what I'm on. I'm on it like it's a fire under me, for real. Like, I just want to feel like propelled by it. Like, I want it to lift me up, push me up, and be my base. I don't know what that really looks like logically for me right now, because I get up early around like 5:30. So if I wanted to journal before work, I would have to be home. I could do it, actually. It would have to be before work, but I just want to be more intentional about it, like really mind dumping, letting everything out, because that allows more energy and creativity to come in. You feel me? Like, and also going on more walks. Like the walk today, I'm telling y'all, like I said in the beginning, if I did not go on a walk today, this camera would not be up. Like, isn't that crazy? These little butterfly effects. Like, if I did not go on a walk, I would not be recording today. But walks really do stimulate creativity and like inspiration, and they just do something to me. And that's why I love working out so much too, is because after working out, it's almost like therapy. I know that's such a toxic thing to say as an ex-athlete. Like, oh my God, you actually really need to go to therapy. Like, I want to be in therapy as well. I do want to enroll in therapy this month too. But right now, working out is a great therapy for me, because all I got to do is put on some freaking headphones and lift some crazy things or walk or run. And I also do want to get back into running, but I'm a little scared, but I'm gonna try. But yeah, the gym is like, we locked in. I want to treat it better. I feel like our relationship is a little one-sided right now, and it's more so of it taking care of me and not me like taking care of myself by going, you know what I mean? Like, limiting comparisons, locking in on my goals, and prioritizing self-control. Prioritizing self-control and self-care to build my base. Those are the main things that I feel like will lock me in for my future, because I'm always thinking about my future self. Like, even with leap year being 2 days ago or whatever day, I think it was 2 days ago, the fact that the next leap year I'm gonna be 30, like, I gotta lock in. 30-year-old Jordan? That's crazy. Like, imagine all the things I could do right now to make sure that she's straight, to make sure my family's straight. Like, that's the motivation for me. It's doing it for the future me, knowing that in this moment I may not want to do it, but the future me will be so thankful. Like, stretching, bro. I did Pilates today, and let me tell you, it was so hard for me to touch my toes. And I was like, girl, we need to stretch, because 60-year-old Jordan gonna be hot at you. Like, hot, writing letters to my past self, like, why did you do this to me? Why did you not stretch? So really, like, being intentional and doing things not for the present me, not for the present feeling, but for the future reward. Always keeping myself in mind, always keeping myself on the forefront, and really protecting me and protecting my goals, and making sure that I'm putting my best foot forward. And I hope that this, like, penetrates. That's such a weird word. I hope that this resonates, that's a better word, resonates with you as well as it did for me, because it's month number 3, it's still Q1, you still got time, and I feel like, why not now? You feel me? There is no later. Why not now? Whew. I hope y'all take a deep breath too before you start overanalyzing and overthinking what you need to do. Like, just know that you are guided, and that it's all divine timing, and that if you believe in God, he has his hand on you, and even if you don't, he still got his hand on you, and there's no harm that could come to you for trying to accomplish your goals. Just keep going, man. Keep going. I love y'all, and I'm probably gonna edit this tonight to get it uploaded tonight. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to. I'm still gonna be here anyway, but I love y'all. See you next time. Bye. Love you, future Jordan. Hope you like this video. Mwah. Give me another value. Give me another hour or two. I'll walk with you. Why you bother me when